What's up everybody, eRivera94 bringing you another action figure review, and this time we are going to take a look at the Marvel Legends Moon Knight action figure from the Spider-Man Homecoming. This is the Vulture build of flight gear wave, and this is of course by Hasbro. This is the second to last figure I need to build the flight gear. My last one's going to be the wing-suited Spider-Man, which I don't have yet, but I should have very soon. So here's the front of the package. You can see the figure there. Got some accessories there, some alternate hands, some more accessories, and then the wing on the back. So pretty nice, combo pack we have here. Here's the side of the box, and here's the other side. We have Moon Knight on both sides, and the back of the box. There's a picture of him and the rest of the wave, and we have a read-up that reads, "A vision in an Egyptian temple leads Mark Spector to don a silver shroud and become the crime-fighting hero Moon Knight." That's a pretty cool read-up right there, and of course, as always, we have the rest of the wave along with the picture of the Build-A-Figure right there. So without further ado, let's get Moon Knight out of the package and see how he looks. So in my personal opinion, I think Moon Knight is a very cool looking character, very nice looking design on him, and it's a nice figure too, and to portray him. As shown earlier, we do have some accessories, so we'll take a look at that real quick first. And we've seen these before. These are the Daredevil batons, I guess you can say. So they're being reused for Moon Knight, which is okay. They come a little bit warped, but not too horribly. So they do separate, put one on each hand, or you put them together and have a longer staff right there, and you can use that. He also comes with, of course, the two open hands on the figure right now, and then the alternate hands include two fist hands right here. So obviously these cannot hold any accessories. So if you don't want him holding anything, then you can put these right here. So that's pretty cool. And then we have his moon-shaped accessories right here. We have a really big one, and this will perfectly fit in his hand. He can hold it, look nice. But then he comes with some really small ones. Very small ones, and these are gonna get lost unless you put them somewhere safe. Guaranteed. These are so tiny. I don't even think he can hold it in his hands. So we do have 3 of these and 1 big one. So I wish we would have had 2 big ones, or something a little bit bigger. But I guess that's how his accessories are. So very cool that he comes with this. It's a nice little piece, but I am afraid that they will get lost, so please be careful with those. His final accessory is the Build-A-Figure, which is the Vulture flight gear, and it is one of his wings right here, the other side of the wings. And now we're only missing one more piece to finally put together his flight gear. And just like the one before, this is sculpted the same and painted about the same, just on the opposite side. So there you have it. And there is that wing. There is a little hinge right there as well. And of course, we're going to take a closer look at the figure. So here we have him, and he's pretty much all molded plastic. I don't really see any paint on him, which it isn't too of a horrible thing. So the white is just the plastic, and so is the black. So nothing is really painted on the figure that I see. Maybe his face sculpt with the eyes there, they are definitely painted, but that's about it, which, it is not bad. On a figure like this, I guess you really don't need paint, but it really came out really nice, and I don't mind it at all. It looks nice. I do like it. Mine did come with some weird, like, stains on him, but I did manage to get it off. He has some on his forearm and then on his shoulder, and then you can kind of see it right here. It's like a yellowish stain, and that's how it came out the package. There's even a black one right there. So it's kind of weird. I don't know why, but at least it's nothing too big, and it could have been worse. So we have seen worse before, and this is not the worst. So I'm okay with it. Overall, I do like the design, as I said before. We have his cape right here, which has a peg hole on the back. You can see right there, and there's the peg. So you can take it out and have it loose around. You can even take it off, pop his head off and take it off if you want. But of course, if you want it to stay put, then you peg it in and it'll stay put. I just noticed that it kind of lifts the collar a little bit, so it doesn't really stay down unless you unpeg it and then let it loose like that, and it kind of droops down more. I don't know, but if that annoys you, then you can always peg it. So there's that, but I did notice it kind of lifts up. Alright, so let's articulate this guy. We have the head left and right, up and down. Up, not that much, but it does go down more so. It is on a bar-jointed hinge, so that's always good. The arms go forward and back. In and out, not very much. Let me see if I can kind of like finagle it and see if I can work it. I don't think it goes in and out at all, to tell you the truth, because of those shoulders right here. There's a molded plastic over the shoulders that really hinder his articulation going in and out. So that is a huge downer right there. That's huge right there. I mean, he really can't move his arms unless I'm doing something wrong. I can't really tuck it in underneath the torso, so it's not moving in and out. So it does go forward and back. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. We do have the wrist swivel right there where they hinge on the sides of the wrist instead of on the front and back. The torso does crunch forward and back. We do have a waist swivel, and then we do have T-jointed legs that go forward and back like this, in and out. Upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees right here. And then correct me if I'm wrong, but this might be the first time I see this piece of articulation on a Marvel Legends in a long time. They added an ankle swivel, so it actually goes left and right now. So the ankle can go left and right. You can see where that piece of articulation is, and it is above, you know, the ankle, I guess you can say, right there. So you swivel it left and right, it goes forward, you know, forward and back, and it does pivot. So before, if you guys pick up a recent Marvel Legends right now by Hasbro, what they had was forward and back and an ankle pivot only, and maybe a shin swivel that would act like the ankle swivel, so you can still move the you know, the ankle in some way. But here we have an actual ankle swivel for the first time in a long time. From what I am aware of, I haven't seen this on a Marvel Legends in a long time, so I'm happy to see that. Maybe it's something new they're going to be implementing on their Marvel Legends. It really does look good, and it's going to give more posability options, so that's awesome. And here we have him next to the Ant-Man series Giant Man figure here, and the Spiderman figure from the Space Venom wave. So you can see how he towers over Peter Parker here, which of course this figure is a smaller figure, and then he's about even size with Giant Man, so he's about the size of a regular figure. He's a tad bit taller. So that concludes my review on the 6-inch scale Marvel Legends Moon Knight action figure by Hasbro from the Spider-Man Homecoming wave. And this is a great looking figure. It's a great figure overall, but I'm highly disappointed with the hindering and lack of articulation on the shoulders going in and out. That really disappoints me, because you really can't move his arms in and out, and that's a movement that you kind of need to pose figures in, you know, decent poses. That's about as far as I can get it out there before the shoulder stops, because of those molded shoulder guards right there. So very weird, because they always try their best to avoid that. I've seen that on a lot of their figures that have shoulder pads or anything like that on shoulder, especially Iron Man's. They do some kind of hinge where it doesn't, you know, it doesn't hinder anything. So very upsetting. But we did get a new piece of articulation, which are the ankle swivels in replace of that, I guess. So, you know, it sucks that they couldn't give us both, I guess. But overall, the figure is nice. You guys are going to love it. And go out and get them if you guys can find them. So with that said, hope you guys enjoy the review. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you guys would like. And don't forget to have a great day. Bye.
That's crispy.